I wanted to get you something you didn't have.
Wow. I don't know what just wow.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 Amy Farrah Fowler moments on The Big Bang Theory.
Okay, seriously, stop. What the hell?
Spent a lot of my childhood throwing coins into wishing wells, hoping for friends. At a certain point, you start doing trick shots just to keep things interesting.
For this list, we'll be looking at our favourite moments and episodes featuring this quirky and adorkable neuroscientist. What's your favourite Amy moment? Let us know in the comments. Number 10. Masterminding double agent wildebeest. Amy can be a very loyal friend, perhaps too loyal at times. So when Priya and Leonard invite Howard and Bernadette for dinner, she initiates Bernie as a double agent to get the dirt on Leonard's new girlfriend.
How do you feel about concealing a recording device in the cleavage of your ample bosom?
I don't want anything in my ample bosom.
Come on, strawberries, take one for the team.
Amy spends the evening feeding Bernadette information, gathering intel, and bigging up Penny. She goes deep while weaving her detailed tale, and there's no room for messing up.
Amy's stupid astronaut story.
What astronaut story?
You texted me Penny's dating an astronaut.
I texted architect. That's amusing. Autocorrect must have changed it.
When Penny asks Amy if she isn't over this high school drama, she tells her that since she didn't have friends, she never experienced it.
Hey, girlfriend, can I get a what? What? Close enough.
Can we get a what? Anyone? Number 9. Introducing Amy Farrah Fowler. You only get one chance to make a first impression, and let's just say this one was interesting. Until now, we couldn't imagine anyone as eccentric as Sheldon, but thanks to Howard and Raj, Amy Farrah Fowler enters the picture. As you might recall, the guys signed Sheldon up for online dating, and miraculously, he gets a match.
We finally have proof that aliens walk among us.
Excuse me?
The dating site matched a woman with Sheldon.
Kidding? An actual woman?
After some convincing, pleading, and blackmailing, they convince him to meet her. Sheldon's sure this is a waste of his time, but then he and Amy meet.
I'm being blackmailed with a hidden dirty sock.
If that was slang, I'm unfamiliar with it. If it was literal, I share your aversion to soiled hosiery.
It's not the most romantic meet cute, at least not to us, but it's clear that they were tailor-made for each other.
That all forms of physical contact up to and including coitus are off the table.
May I buy you a beverage?
Tepid water, please.
We could practically hear the wedding bells ringing already. Number 8. Overstaying her welcome. We've all experienced that one visitor who doesn't understand that the party's over and it's time to go home. So when everyone leaves after dinner, Leonard's left with Amy and the evening gets pretty uncomfortable, at least for him.
Oh, well, I have some work to do, so.
I can't imagine that would disturb me. Carry on.
Okay.
It's not even like she's there for his company. She's perfectly happy sitting in silence while he goes about his business. Although we also discover that she's an oversharer as well as an overstayer.
Should I go? I've been told sometimes I overstay my welcome.
What? Who told you that?
Well, most recently my gynecologist.
Eventually they find common ground, and Amy even invites him to be her +1 at a wedding. Despite all her social awkwardness, Amy proves to be a delightful date. Leonard might have not fallen in love with her, but we definitely did.
How was the wedding?
Great, until I accidentally made Leonard fall in love with me.
Come in, let's talk.
Number 7. Helping Sheldon find closure. Sheldon becomes rather distressed after learning that his TV show got cancelled.
I don't have a problem with closure.
You sure about that?
Quite sure.
So Amy uses her expertise to help him overcome his pathological need for closure. She crafts a series of exercises that take him out of his comfort zone and force him to deal with the reality that closure's not always possible.
For the land of the free and the home of the... Next.
We know she's just trying to help, but the gleam in her eyes suggests she's also enjoying making him squirm just a little bit. Still, we have to commend her on her efforts, commitment, and creativity, even if it uncovers our own unexplored desires for closure.
Make a wish and blow out the candles. Oops, missed one. Now your wish can't come true.
It's all hilarious. We just wish she'd been around to see Sheldon cave. Number 6. A tiara. Amy's usually a caring, attentive, and devoted girlfriend. Unfortunately, that's not always reciprocated, and she gets very upset when Sheldon's dismissive of her achievement.
Sheldon, I'm the sole author on a paper being published in a distinguished journal that may change the course of my field.
Ooh, 101. Air's getting a bit thin up here.
After a frosty date night, Leonard suggests he buy her a gift to make it up to her, and Penny takes him to a jewelry store. Then they invite Amy over to allow Sheldon to apologize. Amy doesn't think she can be bought with shiny trinkets until...
Do you really think that another transparently Oh, it's a tiara! A tiara! I have a tiara! Put it on me, 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 put it on me.
Nothing's more joyous than watching Amy freak out over her gift. And she's not wrong. She does look like a princess.
You look beautiful.
Of course I do! I'm a princess and this is my tiara!
It's a sweet gesture for Amy and the gift that keeps on giving for the rest of us. We never tire of her reaction. Number 5. Her wedding day. Shamey's come a long way since their first meeting in that coffee shop, and now those wedding bells are just around the corner.
A lot of people thought this would never come. I may have been one of those people.
I may have been one of those people.
Wait, are we talking about the wedding?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I was definitely one of those people.
Much of season 11 was devoted to their upcoming nuptials, including Amy's wild bachelorette party. Talk about a night to barely remember. However, the season finale finally brought about the big day. It's a lot of fun watching the families meet and seeing everyone pitch in to help things run smoothly.
So park it. Oh, you sit down too.
But in typical Shamey fashion, the soon-to-be weds find time to work on their super asymmetry theory before heading down the aisle. Sure, Amy's vows are adorable, but nothing convinced us more that this couple was meant to be than holding up their own wedding for science.
This could be really big.
No, Penny's right. We have our whole lives to do science together.
Let's get married.
Number 4. Amy just wants Sheldon to be happy. Sheldon's on the brink of achieving a lifelong dream when 2 physicists from Chicago drop a nasty bombshell that could taint his monumentous honor. When Sheldon tells Amy about it, she's understandably shocked and a little disappointed, but she doesn't want to come between her husband and his ultimate goal.
They reminded me that only 3 people can share a Nobel Prize. Their university is recommending the 2 of them and me, and they want Caltech to do the same.
Winning a Nobel is a very impressive once-in-a-lifetime accomplishment, so her willingness to give it up for her husband's happiness is unbelievably moving. We can't watch this scene without welling up every time.
This has been your lifelong dream, and you may not get another chance. I don't want to be the reason that you don't win a Nobel.
Find someone who's willing to give up a Nobel Prize for you.
But if your best shot is with them, I think you should take it.
Is this really what you want me to do?
I just want you to be happy.
We never thought we'd say this, but Amy and Sheldon might just be couple goals. Number 3. Bonding with Howard. We don't often see Howard and Amy hang out, and there's a good reason for that. However, throw in a little Neil Diamond, and you'd think they'd been best buds for years.
I love Neil Diamond.
I love Neil Diamond.
When they're paired up for Raj's scavenger hunt, things start out a little awkward until they're unified by their musical tastes. After that, the competition takes second place, as do they, to their mutual love of the America singer.
Never looking back again. To America.
Eventually, they give up on the contest altogether in favour of karaoke. Another Neil bonds them again in season 11 when they start working together.
Yeah, sweet Gallatin girl. I love my Gallatin girl. Each and every day, oh yeah.
This friendship is highly underrated, and we wish they'd explored it further.
So good, so good, so good!
Number 2. Amy's big birthday surprise. We never thought this day would happen, but Sheldon's finally ready to get it on with Amy. And you know who's most excited? That's right, Amy Farrah Fowler.
I don't know what to say.
Well, we're really happy for you, and we know how much he
I
cares.
do know what to say. Let's get me waxed!
But since it was meant to be a surprise, she struggles to keep her cool around Sheldon. She just wants him to give it to her. The scene leading up to their first coital experience takes us through a plethora of emotions.
Hello.
Hi.
Why are you shaking? Are you cold?
I'm just, really nervous.
Amy's built up the moment so much that now it's about to happen. She's adorkably nervous. When we return to the now post-coital couple, their commentary on the event is as cute as it is hilarious.
Well, I enjoyed that more than I thought I would.
Me too.
The smile on Amy's face says it all. Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honourable mentions. Drunk Amy. An uninhibited Amy is always a hilarious Amy.
Okay, I'd like to propose a toast to a wonderful girls' night out.
Fair warning, we can get crazy.
Pass the butter. Talk about dinner and a show.
The 100 gigabit per second bandwidth gap between the two RAM types.
This is a nightmare. How will you ever make a decision?
See, I don't know. What should I do?
Please pass the butter!
Never would I ever, never would we ever pass on this hysterical Amy moment.
Pushed all the buttons in an elevator.
Well, we all have a past.
Amy makes Sheldon love her. Who says the Super Mario Bros. Theme music can't be romantic?
But it won't work.
Fine. There's no reason we still can't have a lovely dinner. Why don't you have a seat?
Boy.
Amy's glow up. Amy must be made of beryllium, gold, and titanium, because she looks beautiful.
Wow, Amy, you look amazing.
Thank you. Sheldon, what do you think?
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1. Sheldon punishes Amy. When Amy comes down with the flu, Sheldon's obliged to take care of her.
I made a commitment in writing to comfort you in times like this. And additionally, you are my girlfriend, and I care about your well-being.
Thank you, Sheldon.
While his bedside manner might be lacking, he puts in the hours to make her feel better. Amy starts enjoying this special treatment, especially when it involves rubbing Vapor Rub on her chest.
You want to rub something on my chest?
Yes. All over it.
Maybe we should start with that.
Even after she starts feeling better, she continues to fake symptoms just to get some more TLC from Sheldon. However, things take an unexpected turn when he diagnoses her as a liar pants on fire and thinks up an appropriate punishment for her deception.
Are you saying you want to spank me?
But I don't want to. But it looks like you left me no choice.
Let's just say Amy learns her lesson, just not the one Sheldon was trying to impart. Meanwhile, we got this iconic blooper.
Oh my.
Sorry.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.